Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Let's open the watch along season 26-27, the first game that we are doing here on the channel. You know that for the tour it will be one of two watch alongs, because then we will do Juventus next gen when I'm back from the tour, but I cannot do Chelsea, Inter or Palermo because I will be there on the other side of the world. So let's try to enjoy that one, Juventus Nice, that I also remind to the people that are asking where can we watch the game. You can watch it on Juventus site. This is where I will watch as well. So if it's not working, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea how we can solve that. But apparently at the moment it is written, it is about to begin. So if you have a registered account, then it should be easy to find. And also it's at the moment working, even if we are not yet in La Continasa, in the Juventus training center. So welcome to everyone. I see immediately my great friend Andar Sofian that if things are going really well, I will be able to meet there in Perth in the ice cream factory. I can't wait to meet him because he was one of the first guests here on the channel from Jakarta, if I'm not wrong. Andar and Beppe together in Perth will be extremely beautiful. So we already have the lineups that are ready. This time I didn't spend any effort to make the one of Nice, just focusing on the one of Juve. Let's also put not this. I need to change it because otherwise we will have probably a bit of problems. Let me check. Not the picture in picture, but this one should be the one. Bravo. This one should be the one with the news about Juve. We have the starting 11 made of Michele Di Gregorio, Pierre Kalulu, Federico Gatti, Lloyd Kelly, Zeki Celik for the first time as a starter at Juve, Manu Locatelli, Douglas Luiz, Edon Dzegrova is back from the start, Fabio Miretti as a number 10, after his goal against Standard Liège, Andrea Cambiaso, unusual position there, a bit more advanced on the field, and Arkadiusz Milik, also him for the first time this season, from the start, and the first time also with Luciano Spalletti. Allora, let me say hello to the most important people of the world. Look at that. Here we have already everything prepared. We are just waiting for the people to enter and also the game to start. To switch to that screen, we go in full page because I need to say hello to the people. To Lascia that is angry and upset, disappointed and a tired fan and very negative right now because I miss my real Juve. Hopefully we can make Lascia happy as soon as possible. Will take a bit of time. Ciao Juve fan that is there as well. Buongiorno Juve fan that is speaking about Licina that I have put on the thumbnail. They fooled me because he will not start today. Buongiorno Zio Juventini that is saying ciao Juventini of the world, who are the latest ones that are arriving. Like it is. Buongiorno GTA Bianconero. Buongiorno Roberto. Iceman. Not Jonathan David, but Iceman 030, even if the number is a bit linked to Jonathan David. Good evening, Beppe. A big fan of yours from UK, India. Thank you. Because of you, you made me a Juve fan. This is the most beautiful word that I could receive. Buongiorno, Giugi. Beppe, I'm starting to get worried about Colomoni. Calma, tranquilli. EA is also streaming it apparently because there is a partnership for this one and the Juventus Next Gen on their side, but I didn't try it on. Matteo, buongiorno. Who is Colo, or where is Colo? It should arrive, and not today probably, but maybe this evening or tomorrow. And then we have a membership extension for Anthony Schifano, always there. Capitano, 57 mesi. Ciao Beppe, we are back with the watch-alongs. No more watching with Carnevali. Not today. That's a fact. Now you will watch us. You know that I will be totally honest with you. Maybe something that I didn't say you when I was traveling. I know that I am in a luxury position to sometimes be in the VIP stands of the stadiums around the world and sitting there next to the management. But I tell you the truth, it's not that, how can I say, funny for a reason, because you are working with the corporate Juve staff management, high-level management. It's not that you can take your phone and doing some vlogs while they are sitting next to you because it's not nice to do something like that. It's a public area, it's true, but they need also a bit of their privacy, and you need to behave. It's not that you are in Curva Sud, Curva Nord, or in the middle of the supporters where you can just go and do whatever you want. So you need to be a bit more calmer if you are in these positions. So I tell you the truth, when I'm doing it at home, I can scream how I want, and sometimes it's even better to be at home, but I will absolutely not deny the fact that it's a luxury position that I would love all of you to at least one time experience in your life. Beppe, where can I watch the game? I forgot. Can I watch on the Juve website? Yes, if you have an account. If you are registered, you can watch it totally for free. So absolutely yes. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice, I can say. Ciao Beppe, 3-1 for today. I have one of the next gen kids scoring for Zitrix. Well, I said the first goal would have come from Joao Mario, but as we can see, he is not in the starting lineup. So I hope to see already goals in the first lineup. Let us check if we can show you the starting 11. Again, I told you I didn't put the NIS lineup. I don't think it's necessary. We see Di Gregorio for the third time as a starter. Some people are saying Spalletti is doing so all of time. For what reason? Because doing so, he's putting him in the window, still telling to the people that are interested in him he is a relevant goalkeeper. He's not out of project to have still a bit of strength in negotiations. So Di Gregorio here. There will no be Perin as a change. Probably in the second half we could possibly see or Pinsoglio or Bruno, that is a youth academy goalkeeper that is on the bench today. Why not Perin? They said it, I think a bit of fatigue or to manage a bit the efforts. And then you have Kalulu on the right side, Gatti, Kelly and Celik. I'm curious if it's really like that with Celik on the left, or if they will switch with Celik on the right side and Kalulu on the left. To be honest, it's time to test, guys. It's testing. So I have no problem with first of all Celik starting one, and also if we need to see him on the left or Kalulu on the left, I have absolutely no problem with that. I'm actually happy that we can see that. We know it. Bremer was not called up, so Bremer is not playing today for the midfield. Koopmeiners has been called up, but is not starting. It just arrived like last week. Douglas Luiz and Locatelli. Of course, I tell you again, the observation will be for the number 12 of Juve, not only my eyes, not only your eyes, guys, but also the one of Carnevali, Ottolini, and Massara, and, of course, Luciano Spalletti, that will pay a special attention to Douglas Luiz to understand what do we do with Dougie. You see, no next-gen players in the starting lineup. We have Jagrova that is back after missing the game against Standard Liège. I need to solve that door, guys, because when someone is opening the door there, I'm sorry. It is what it is. So Jagrova is back from the start, which is great because he didn't deliver a beautiful performance against Basel. Except of the first 5 minutes, he totally disappeared. Let's see what he can give today. Miretti, I believe that he deserved after that 45 minutes against Standard Liège as a number 10. And then Cambiaso in an unusual left winger. It's really funny, actually, because we are speaking about the fact that we are missing... No, where will we put Alay Begovic when we sign him? Because we already have Kenan Yildiz, because we already have Boga, and putting another one there on top of maybe even Nico Gonzalez, maybe we are too much. And today we have nobody. Today we have absolutely nobody that is playing in that position. So Cambiaso is starting there on the left, or maybe he will switch on the right side. And then up front, Milik that is back to play some minutes. Also him, I believe it's more for a matter of putting him in the window. Allora, that was for the lineups of today, at least for the ones of Juve. Should I go for the ones of Nice? Yeah, at least we mentioned them, even if then we will not show them too much on the field. But yeah, we can do that. Wait, let me open, because I have absolutely no idea. Allora, ¿dónde está la Juve? Juventus. Match day. Lineup. They didn't even put it on. They didn't even put it on. You know that we are not playing in the Allianz Stadium, but we are playing in the Juventus Training Center. For the people that are asking, yes, we already played in the Juventus Training Center. It didn't go that well. Who remember against which team we played, and who remembered the result of a game in the Juventus Training Center? Did Pame sign for the next gen or for Juve? He's playing with the under 16 good guys, so he's having a professional contract now for the first time, because from the moment that they are 16, 17, they can have a professional one. So a lot of them signed a professional contract, but he will stay with the youth. Let's see if he will be brought up in a higher level or not. Reggiana 2-2, bravo. But there was also another one that we played there. Which other game? Reggiana 2-2 was last season, I remember, with Tudor. There was also another game that we played there. Juve Atletico, but it was a bit more than 0-2. Bravo. Unfortunately, it was 0-4. Morata scored 3 goals into that game, I remember. 3 goals, yeah. I don't remember who scored the fourth. But Morata scored 3. Yeah, it was painful. I remember it was like 2 seasons ago, if I'm not wrong. Was not a nice game, I must say. When you're losing at home 4-0, it was a game. I remember there were some problems. I don't remember all the story of it, but yeah, it was not the most beautiful game. Let me check. Christian wanted to forget about it. So amichevole. Let me check. Yeah, we lost indeed 4-0 in the training center, because then we played another friendly with them. It was on the 11th of August 2024, where we lost 2-0, but it was in their home. It was not at the Juve Stadium there. It was Morata, and then Cunha at the 91st. Indeed, Lias, you are correct. Today we play against Nice. Guys, I don't know, but Boga is not there. They told us vertigo symptoms, that he has a bit of a dizzy feeling. I don't know if it's true or not, but we know that he was at Nice and he left Nice. Now he's a permanent player of Juve. We know that it didn't go that well there, so I don't want to speculate on things that I have no idea about, but I'm trying to find Nice. Let me check, because I try to have the... No, I don't find any information. Did we already play a game against Nice? I don't remember. Now that I'm thinking about it, could it be the very first time that we play against Nice? No. Head-to-head history. Yeah, we already played. Indeed. It's not the first time. I don't know why that information is not on the side that I'm looking for. Let me check. No. No, you know that I have no information. In 2025 1-0. Are you sure? I have no information here. No. We never played. Against Nice. It's the very first time that we play against Nice. How crazy that it sounds. It's the very, very, very first time that we play against Nice. I was sure that we already played against them, but apparently no. No. It's the first time. It's the first time. Bah, okay. So we will have a premiere. No, but that's why I didn't find any information. I was like, yeah, that's strange. That's really strange. But now we know. Allora, buongiorno for a new member of the channel, Febrian Dos Santos. Let us know from where you're watching. Dos Santos looks a bit Brazilian, but I'm not sure. I would love to know. Thank you for being there and becoming a member of the channel. Buongiorno to Miguel. Not the first time. He is there since really long, but he decided today to become a member of the channel, and you know how grateful I am for that. The channel is doing well with the videos lately. I think also with the Kolomwani and Alay Begovic news that it starts a bit to accelerate, and also some people are really starting now to say, give us a bit of Juve, we need a bit of Juve. And look at that, how much we grew lately. 44,484 Juventini of the world to start today's channel with, which I'm extremely happy about. We will watch the game together, watch along, a crazy watch along, because it's in the middle of the afternoon, which means that I can scream and yell if I want. I need it. I really need to scream, to yell. The game is starting in 14 minutes at the moment. Let me know if you start to see the images from inside the training center. I don't see them because at the moment I still have the live is about to begin. I tell you again the lineups: Michele Di Gregorio, Pier Calulu, Federico Gatti, Lloyd Kelly, Celik, Locatelli, Douglas Luiz, Jegrova, Miretti, Cambiaso, and Arkadiusz Milik. Who else could possibly enter? I show you. I need to go on the Juve one here because they posted the ones that were called up earlier. We see no Perin, no Bremer, no Vlahovic. For the first time, a watch along without Vlahovic. Not the first time, because we already did it before he arrived, but since he was at Juve, the first time without Dusan Vlahovic. We have no number 9 at the moment. No Kenan, no Boga. 18 Ekator is not there. Thuram is not there. We have no 20 because Openda left. And then a few youngsters also there with Licina, Durmisi, Obo, not Owuzu, Gilpucce. Owuzu that did really well, but they are speaking about him to go on loan in a second division team. And then Bruno, for people that are asking, Bruno, hey guys, if you follow the channel, we just announced Bruno Fernandes to Juve. Did you miss the video of this morning? Bruno Fernandes to Juve. Here we go. And today he decided to take the number 50 to play together with us in that midfield. Of course, he needs to understand a bit how Juve is working. He needs also to understand the team, to play, to adapt to Italian football, to learn the language. So Bruno Fernandes, step by step, if he deserves it, will compete with Cope Manners and with the players there in that position in the midfield. Bruno Fernandes, here we go to Juve. But give him time, he needs to grow. Bruno is a young goalkeeper from the youth academy. So calma, for the people who are asking, Beppe, how is it possible? You didn't say anything. No. Calma, Bruno Fernandes is a Manchester United player. Calma. Otherwise, I think that we would have had a lot of fun here on the channel announcing him. Florian, just celebrating 39 months. Grande, that's me. Grande Florian, grandissimo. Rise and cross, 15 months. Ciao, my friend. Always good to see you. Always good to see you writing in the chat. Buongiorno Mauri. Beppe, I finally managed to watch a live again. I am so excited for the new season and for many watch-alongs with Juventini of the world. Well, the next 3 ones, I will not be there, but then we will push. Then we will push. And maybe there will be some surprises this season, but that's work in progress to do something really beautiful. Zitrix! Today is a huge day for Edon to prove himself. We're playing against a French team. Who are the ones that we put on the observation list like it's now or never? I tell you again, to me it's Jegrova and Douglas Luiz, the ones that I was expecting against Basilea against Basel. I repeat exactly the same. Today it's them. I also curious to see Celik, but these two, yeah, these two I need to see. Yeah, but Miretti, I already made my opinion about. I know him really well. Miretti, I know him really well. Too well. I know the strengths, I know the weaknesses. Thank you for the super donation, Zitrix. Really, really appreciate it, my friend. We are with a lot of curiosity for that watch along. We have the damn keep, Beppe. We are Juve. Let's go. Juve forever. Ah, finalmente. I needed a message like that. You know, this is what I missed when I was there at the stadium. I missed someone like that was telling me, Beppe, oh, don't forget, we are Juve, even if difficult moments. I start to see inside the Juventus training center, which is a great news because at the moment it is working, and we can also see with these fountains. I had also the luxury to be there last year in the month of November. It's nice. It's really nice. You have everything at disposal. And then we have Marco, new extension, 54 months with us. Ciao Beppe. I hope that Bremer stays in Juve. At the moment, not a lot of talk about Bremer, so it could be. What I will do, guys, I will just go for welcoming my wife, Geraldine, that arrived while I started the live, so I didn't even see her. I give her a kiss, I hug her, and then I come back for the watch along of Juventus Nice. Wait for me because I come back in a second. And in the meanwhile, you can tune in to the Juventus side to see the game. I come back. Sorry, guys. My wife has always the priority. And as you can see, you have here on your screens also the Juventus membership video. Wait a second. Tomorrow I will give you all the details about it. Wait a second. As we are with a lot of people, I already show you. This is the Juventus membership J1897. Make the difference. And inside, you can see la fantastica maglia, the beautiful shirt of Zinedine Zidane, my friends. That will be for also in the video of tomorrow. Not only that, much more. But I already show you and all the advantages, etc., etc., etc. And this year, I try to do something exceptional for you guys with that membership. Something exceptional for you. I cannot tell you yet because it's work in progress, but I try to do something that I've never be able to do and that was on my wish list. So I really try to do something great for you. I really, really try to do something great for you. Allora, we are about to start the game. I will already put the watch along screen because we are there with more than 500 people. Ragazzi miei, let me say hello to Cheyenne's Forza Juve, 24 months with us, grazie. Outellectuals, 44 months, which young player will be promoted to the first team? Let's see. Let's complete the team first. That's a good question from Outellectuals, but let's complete the team first. And then understanding, and then a beautiful donation from RSS. Ciao Beppe, saluta Cherry, mia moglie, e Forza Juve. Allora, Cherry, I give you a huge big hug if I'm allowed to, and I say a big hello to Cherry. Ti saluto, ti mando un grande abbraccio, grazie, e Forza Juve, Cherry. Oh, look at that. When I can greet the people from the other side of the world, I'm super happy. I repeat, the lineups of today, we are entering now. They are showing us Juventus against Nice. For the very first time that we are playing against that French team from La Côte Riviera. We have not the squad list, but the lineups. Here with Michele Di Gregorio, Pier Calulu, Federico Gatti, Lloyd Kelly, Jackie Celik, Capitano Manuel Locatelli, Douglas Luiz, Edon Jegrova, Fabio Miretti, Andrea Cambiaso, and Arkadiusz Milik. The teams are entering the field now. If you want to see how they will be on the field, you can see it on this screen here on your phone or your screen, wherever you're watching. You see that how they are put. I'm curious about Celik and Cambiaso. Will they really play on the left or will they play on the right? One of them on the left, one of them on the right. Let's see, let's discover. We play again with the home shirt, the black and white stripes, with the white short and the white socks. The first time that Celik is starting, the game will start in a bit. I will already start to put the chrono here next to me so that as soon as we have the chrono, we can put it on. Oh, I missed the Juve watch-alongs. You cannot even imagine. So now I want your predictions into the chat. Maximum of predictions. Juventus Nice. We are playing at home in the Juventus Training Center. I want your predictions. What will be the result? And if you want, also if you think that we will score, who will be the first one to open the net in today's game after the goal of Miretti that opened the friendly goals? 4-2-3-1 will it be? It could be. It could be also something else. It could be also a 4-4-2. Let's discover that. I see a lot of 3-1s. Onur a bit more septic with a 2-2. 2-2 for MVP. Milik will be the one that will score. 3-1, 1-0, Jegrova, Grande Beppe, Grande Samzi. Thank you for your 13 months as a member. Will we reach, and that's also another question, will we together reach the 44,500? Close, because we are at 44,95, 44,95, which is not bad at all. Chrono is there. Let me put it there. Up. We will check a bit later if we reach them. We see Nice that is there. I put a bit of volume as well. At the moment, we are not listening. Oh, minute of silence, of course. We spoke about it this morning for Franco Baresi, that unfortunately passed away. Legend from Milan, calcio, football in general.
sua prematura scomparsa di lui si ricorda anche un gesto in chiave bianconera alle Iselle dove omaggiò le vittime di quel 29 maggio 1985.
And we go with a lot of Juventini of the world here together with me. You already gave me the prediction. You can watch it on the Juventus site or on EA Sport, apparently. Of course, you need to be registered on both, otherwise it will not work. You told me 3-1. Let's see. I'm really curious because Juventus this season, in the beginning, had some difficulties to find the net after 2 friendlies. 0 goals conceded. 1 goal scored by Fabio Benedetti. It is about to start. We are just waiting for the referee to kick off the game. Juventus against Nice in the Juventus Training Center. 3, 2, 1. And we go. And the game has started. Locatelli is putting that ball outside of the field to start with. Let's go. Allora, Nice immediately with the ball. I don't know the players of Nice. I tried also to find their lineup and their players with their numbers. I have no idea. So let's see. This one, yeah, it's the number 1. It's the number 1 training center stadium with also the little tribuna for the people that applied to be there today. Immediately, Di Gregorio with a long ball that goes towards Arkadiusz Milik. Possession taken by Nice that is playing with that red-black shirt, black short, and black socks. Long ball on the right side. Beautifully stopped immediately by Pierre Kalulu that is playing on the left. And guys, so it's Pierre Kalulu on the left, Celik on the right. This is maybe one of the first information that we can give you. Celik takes his starting position on the right side. And that's already the first significant change. He wants to test him in his starting role, which is, according to me, a good idea with Pierre Kalulu that will play on the other side. And then we see Cambiaso that is playing on the left with Jegrova on the right. Milik goal, please. Well, hopefully, yes. I would love to see Milik scoring. Douglas Luiz in the back immediately with that night vision of the Brazilian number 12, because we know it. He sees football before it happens. Should need to put a bit more intensity as well. Ball control by Miretti. Miretti again after a slight touch from Douglas Luiz. On the other side, don't expect too many crosses from Kalulu today, because on that position it's not on his right foot, so probably he will lose a bit of time before crossing, so I don't expect him to cross. Let's see if Celik can do it. That ball stays on side with Nice that is recuperating it. They need to hold on because Jegrova is doing that extra mile, that effort to go and defend that ball. Yeah, it's a small field. Yeah, small field. Also, like Juve fan is saying, good idea also for European games where a lot of time you will play in smaller, thinner fields. RSS, new member, grandissimo RSS. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. And they go. I don't know who's the goalkeeper of Nice, actually. Is it Lafont? No, it's Diouf. Diouf into the goal. And just while we are speaking, Milik with a beautiful ball possession. Douglas Luiz opens on the right side. Bad control from Celik, but Jegrova is there to cover him up. Jegrova that will try to change. He goes to the middle. A lot of time these balls are going to Jegrova. I had a few lags in the beginning of the game, but now we are aligned. Sometimes, yeah, that internet lags a bit, but now it's okay. Yeah, like end, same as end. Ball lost, and in the meanwhile, let's congratulate the GJustjuve community that just reached 44,500 Juventini here on the GJustjuve channel. Thank you for that, guys. You can also watch on the EA Sport site, guys. Gatti, Federico, third game for him. Look, he's even playing with a bandana, just to tell you how great that the hair transplant work for the Italian number 4. Yeah, it's windy in Torino. Tomorrow I will tell you more because I will be there in the evening. Kelly, Lloyd, that opens for Kalulu. Playing back, we don't try to take too many risks, which is also something that we are actually blaming that Juve also. Not taking risks. and we need a bit more risks. And also, that's not a coincidence that we are chasing a player like Alay Begovic, that the latest that they told me is don't worry Beppe, don't worry Beppe. Celik to Gatti. A lot of ball possession with the defenders that are trying to find a way between a really well-organized 3-4-3 from OGC Nice with Celik that goes with a cross. Attenzione! Miretti with a header. I told you the crosses today, expect them from Jackie Celik. And look at that. Up, control, without thinking on the first post. Here, Miretti could have done better with a header. Bravo from Celik. Control without thinking, boom. I like that. And here's some pressure of Juve. Because they started again with a goal kick. Diop in the back. Dai, Chimier, and always Diop that they are looking for. Beautiful technical player, and the number 10 of Nice that I didn't know. I don't really know the team except of course Klose and Orakpo. The other ones I don't really know that much. And Diouf into the goal. Koulibaly in the middle. Such a shame that we are waiting this beautiful jersey on Europa League. But the shirts are done like 18 months, if not 2 years in advance. The first drafts, you don't know where you will compete. But would have been better, of course, in Champions League. Where is David? He's not called that because they just arrived. Diouf, the goalkeeper on the ball. He goes long. That ball has been really beautifully controlled also by Gatti. Jegrova tried with a back heel to go back to the number 4. He missed it. Nice on the ball. 6 minutes 30 seconds here in the Juventus training center, where you see on the other side of the field some players that are warming up, training. They are putting minutes into their legs, which is good. I don't know. I cannot identify them from here, but some players are working. Coutounet on the ground. McKennie running in the back. Is it McKennie? Yeah, it could be McKennie. It could be. You have better eyes than me because you have probably a bigger screen as I have. I told you I saw some players, but I knew it. That I told you if you follow the channel, I already anticipated you that the players that were back, they will not participate today, and probably also not a lot of minutes against Chelsea. Hoping to see a bit more of them against Inter and then Palermo. And Locatelli with a foul on the number 19, Abergel. Because are you registered, Pecci? Because the people here, they can watch it, huh? But you need to be registered. Registered and then logged in. First pressing from Arkadiusz Milik. And there is also Miretti that gives some support. That ball goes through the lines in the middle. We are not able to find a solution to mark that number 10. Look at that. They are fast. They are good. And they will win nothing because there was indeed a shock between Coutounet and Douglas Luiz, player on the ground. Did he give? He gave a foul. Could have been a penalty. No. Nothing. Indeed. Goal kick. Spalletti thinking. Inside his thoughts. Ligue 1 usually starts a bit earlier than Serie A. Let's see when they start back. They start the same weekend, so no excuse that they are more advanced in preparation or things like that. It's exactly the same. So we don't complain. We just play. Manza to Ndai. And they play with the goalkeeper, at least they try. Not a beautiful pass, and the goalkeeper actually let that ball go. There is an offside, no? Bart was offside. Ball Juve. Not a great Juve in the next 5 minutes. So the first 5 were okay with some possession and some domination. From the 5th until the 10th, we start to see that the Nice is finding their way, especially centrally, while Juve is not able to do that. Douglas Luiz. Kelly. Playing with Di Gregorio. Back to the English number 6. Lloyd Kelly that is carrying that ball. Luciano Spalletti that is speaking, asking, controlling from the sideline. Celik. It's more beautiful than the Como Stadium, I tell you, Don Vito. Even if they have a new stand for this season, I must say. I need to see it in detail, but they have a new stand that they worked on. Milik beaten twice in his aerial duel. Pay attention because there is Douglas Luiz with a beautiful step over. Douglas Luiz. Oh! What a beautiful goal from the Brazilian one. Dougie, Douglas Luiz. Oh la la. Ça c'est beau. Oh, we needed it, and what a goal! This is exactly the goal that I'm expecting from a Douglas Luiz. Anticipating because he read really well the goal. Step over, putting his ball on the left side. Look at that. Step over, beautiful technique, and bam! With the left in the top left corner, beating Diouf. It is 1-0. It is 1-0. It's not his first goal because I remember that he already scored with Juve, if I'm not wrong, Juve next gen last season before leaving. Am I right? Please correct me. But Douglas Luiz is now opening the net for Juve, which makes me extremely happy. Douglas Luiz, indeed, 0 official goals. He scored once in the next gen game. I remember well. Mamma mia, Beppe, the memory is crazy. And now the second goal in a friendly. Hopefully not to leave because I would love to see him still playing at Juve. I don't know what you think, guys. But that goal is beautiful because it shows the qualities of the Brazilian number 12. Oh, look at that. Celik anticipating with strength and with some power. 3 players, a bit too much now on Bard, and that's why the ball goes to the French Riviera. Ma c'è vento, eh? C'è vento, Francesco. There is some wind. That's why Spalletti has sleeves. Will there also be a hydration break? I don't know. Do a poll. No. During the game, I have no time for polls. Then at halftime or after the game, we can do whatever you want. During the game, no. No, because it takes me there. Then if something happens, I'm not able to watch it, to see it. Bravo, Dougie. And we have new people that are subscribing to the channel in the meanwhile, which is always great. Let me say hello now to 44,503 Juventini. If you didn't yet, now it's the moment to put a maximum of like on the channel, to continue to subscribe. And later on today, to hype for the first watch along of the season. And together, we went through the beautiful goal of Douglas Luiz. I want a rating on the goal of Douglas Luiz. So reading, anticipating, winning his duels, taking the ball, beautiful skill to actually cancel the defender, step over, ball on the left side, and then with his left, he goes on the top corner. Yeah, it's a beautiful one, huh? It's for free, yeah. On the Juventus site, you just need to be registered and you can watch it for free. Juventus.com site. I'm happy because I'm telling you, I'm waiting for that from Dougie. This is exactly the goal of Dougie. 8.5, excellent goal. 8.10, or 8 on 10, 8, solid 8, 9.12 for the number, Daniel. Daniel, he was there already last season here on the channel. Usually we use the point for the dot for Cambiaso, dot 27. The Cambiaso that we didn't mention yet. Dougie, on pressing, running. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. He's trying also with some intensity, Douglas Luiz. And Spalletti will be happy about that. Yeah. You know how much I wanted him 2 seasons ago when he came from Aston Villa. Diop. And that ball has been protected from Miretti, but that pass is not fantastic. Goes to Di Gregorio. Attenzione in taking risks. So 1-0 Juve with a goal of Douglas Luiz. Ball possession Juve in there and pressed by Nis. It's Lloyd Kelly that tries to find Milik. Not precise, not accurate. So they start again with Manza. Manza, 17 years old, just to tell you. Like Koulibaly, 17 years old as well. For Nice. And Coutounet, 19. So except of Captain Close with 33 and Abergel, 33. It's a young team of Nice that is today there. Yeah, usually less we mention him, better it is for Cambiaso. Yeah, it's true. Bard with a Celik that is protecting and also fighting. He's asking also for a throw-in that is winning. Bravo Celik. Celik that wanted to go fast. And that's what we do. Locatelli. Loca. Giving back the ball to Nis. Diop. Always him. How many balls did he touch already? Immediately across. That is a swift away by Lloyd Kelly. 3rd season at Juve. 2nd start of a season, because we know that the first time when he arrived in the January market. So it's the 2nd pre-seasons with the Bianconeri for the Englishman. 27 years. I don't know if it's a real 4-2-3-1 or it's more a 3-4-2-1, guys. If I'm looking at it, Lloyd Kelly is a lot there in that middle of the defense. Foul committed by Kalulu. We are back, says Aldo. Calma. But it's the first time that we score in the first half this pre-season. And we go. With a pressing from Miretti. Diouf. With his orange kit. Goes long. On the right side. Pay attention because he finds immediately Diop. This is not acceptable. This is absolutely not acceptable that with one pass you are able to cancel the entire Juve players and going and find immediately Diop. No. Here we need to be much more alert. Four men in the back. And look. Even if Celik is coming down, Cambiaso as well. It could be really a 3-man with support of Cambiaso and its movements. It's difficult in today's world because you have no fixed positions anymore. Manza with a cross. It's already, there are too much crosses. Can we please close these lines? Miretti. We need to go out of that pressing from Nis. Miretti, pay attention because there is immediately some pressing. And now we have a bit of field with Gatti that is carrying that ball. It goes again. Miretti that needs to go up. That's where we are waiting him. Miretti again playing with Kalulu. Locatelli, Capitano. Watching, scanning, plays with Gatti. And we went slow. This is a problem. That sometimes we have the opportunity to go a bit more up, a bit more faster, and we lose some momentum, we lose a bit of time because of that. This should be really, really, really fast addressed. See, because then the team goes back in easily restructuring themselves, organizing themselves, and then you don't find any space anymore, and you're blocked. Yeah, they are scanning sometimes for back passes. Locatelli. And he tries on the other side. Douglas Luiz. You see how wide this time the Brazilian is? Small touch. Kelly. to Locatelli. Will probably go long. No, he prefers security, being cautious with Gatti that leaves that ball to Jegrova. Jegrova with a bit more strength, trying to accelerate, stop and go, pass and go. But it doesn't help because it's still Juventus in ball possession, but without being able to find anything, and then you have a bad pass from Cambiaso. That is giving that ball to Luciano Spalletti. Unusual to see also the bench that is on the opposite side. Juve. Douglas Luiz scored. Ryan Spicer. Actually a beautiful goal. Cambiaso lost himself. Oh, what are we doing, guys? Oh! With the goalkeeper until the half of the field. What are we doing? Are we sleeping? It's only 20 minutes. We need to put a bit of minutes there. Huh? Offside. Ball Juve. No, I need a bit more intensity. I know it's warm. I know Torino. I know it's the summer. But these players are there now for the third week. It's the third week. And I totally understand that more you work, more you start to have your muscles that are hard and it's difficult to be fluid. But I'm expecting more than 20 minutes. Because if we are sleeping, it doesn't work. Douglas. Kalulu. Kelly. It's a lot like that, huh? So it's a lot like that. Gattone. To Celik. Celik with a beautiful assist earlier on for Miretti that missed it with a header. Lloyd Kelly. Oh, that was a beautiful pass. What a touch of class of Kelly here. What a beautiful touch of class here. Touched at the last second by a defender. And you see the pressing. You see that's working. That's what we expect. A bit of that pressing. Milik also. You see a bit of pressing, and then you have the opportunity to recuperate the ball, which we didn't in that case, but we were close to. Diop. You can watch it on the Juventus site, Juventus.com. Abergel, and then Bard that opens for Diop again. Pay attention to Diop, really technical. Bard with a cross deflected by Gatti, but the entire Juve was in a block, so there is absolutely nobody to recover that ball. You see, it's with waves. Huh? Now it's the wave of Nis. It's like they decide, like, you play 5 minutes, I play 5 minutes. Abergel. Manza. You see how compact Juve is. Also, Milik is in that 30% portion of the field. Two shots at the moment from Juve, one wide from Miretti with a header and one on goal from Douglas Luiz. That's it. That's what we saw in the first 23 minutes. Pay attention because they go alone, beautifully blocked. No. Foul committed by Jegrova. Ball. Nis. Interesting player. Huh? Oh! Giorgione Chiellini is there. He was not there in Basel. He was not there in Liège. The first appearance at a friendly for Giorgione Chiellini. Give him the jersey. Give him the jersey. Pay attention because that's a dangerous free kick. Dangerous free kick for Nis. And you see on the jacket of Spalletti that there is a lot of wind, as I told you. Also the corner flags. Jonathan closes on the ball. But also Bard. Jonathan Klose would probably try himself or Bard with his left. Let's see, Di Gregorio is placing his wall. There is also the Crocodillo, I believe, from Jagrova. And it will be Jonathan Close that goes straight over the goal. No problems for Di Gregorio. And the goal of Juve. Nah, no problem at all. Yeah, there will be that hydration break, if I'm not wrong. But it's warm, huh? Run the ads. No. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But it's hydration break at Juve. But it makes sense, huh? It makes sense to do that here. Look at the goal of Douglas Luiz is really, really, really beautiful. Happy, huh? Kiss on the hand. Kiss on the hand. Little heart showing someone in the stands. I know that that's a backstage story that I can give you about Douglas Luiz. Every time that I travel and I see him, I see always a lot of people from his family. His family is following him a lot. Jonathan Claude, indeed, the crush of Motta. It's true that we were speaking about Jonathan Claude to bring him at Juve, which at the end we didn't. Hydration break for both teams. That's what FB. Oh, attenzione! He's back! He's back! He's back and reporting the game into the Telegram group. Attenzione! What is happening? Miracle. So, in these first 25 minutes, who impressed you? Who not? What did you like from the game? What did you not like from the game? I know a lot of people will tell me the goal of Douglas Luiz, but I want to read you. But Kerim, it's not Karim, it's not Karim Benzema, it's Kerim. Kerim and Kolo Mwani, they told me no problem, Beppe, but it's international transfer, so we need to wait a bit more for that everything is clear, done. But they will work hard to finalize it and to bring them as soon as possible. The players as well are just waiting for the final green light, but there should be no problem. Very slow? Yeah, it's slow. It's warm, but it's slow. I agree. Celik is good. I agree. With GTA Bianconero, with Dopo Lavoro, I agree. Added value? No, because Celik is not the shiny player that you like. It's that player that how can I say? Ferrero into the stands as well. President Ferrero. I see Massara, Ottolini. It's a solid player that gives you minutes, that gives you certainties, that gives you security. For €0, I take him. And pay attention because it's again this, because the game is again on. Ooh la la, Locatelli that took a risk here, putting that ball on the head of Diop. And it's still Nis that is pressing also after that hydration break. Ball goes out. Celik that totally missed it. You see, we spoke well about him. And he's totally missing it. I'm missing Jagrova at the moment, guys. I don't see anything from Jagrova. Yeah, that's really the commentator curse. You speak well about the player, boom. The game you can watch it Vasiliakos on the Juventus.com site if you are registered and logged in. The one with the long name is on the bench, guys. It's Obo Avwoduo Justin. So you can call him or Justin or Obo. That's the one with the long name that came from Manchester City. You remember last season? And Licina also in the second half. Obo is the name. We go with Gatti, and we are still there in our defense with the ball. Look at beautiful pass this time. Beautiful triangle. There is no offside. Oh, die. Doogie, don't wait. No, Doogie. Push, push, push. Beautiful. With Celik, Doogie. But we don't have that extra run. We missed that extra run. Cambiaso. We mentioned Cambiaso after 30 minutes. Cambiaso in the back for Locatelli. We are now at the 3/4 of the field. Locatelli that opens on the right side. Jegrova was patiently waiting for the ball, which he receives now. He put that ball on his left, dribble his first man, able to cancel him. He's not able to dribble that second one. He's recuperating the ball without committing any foul, even if a player is on the ground. But replay, says the referee, with Miretti on the ball. Miretti opens, Cambiaso, he can do it with his right foot because he's ambidestro. Locatelli, and we stop, and we don't take any risk. We don't take any initiative. What are we doing? Dai, ragazzi, I want some balls. Dai! Mamma mia, oh! Mamma mia, oh, we are slow. Celik. Gattone with Douglas that is asking. Douglas is always asking for the ball. Look at that. It's not scared about the pressure. I like the player. That I know, guys. When the intensity will be higher, when the games will be more difficult, it could do bad. But it's a player that I like. It's a player that I like. It's now the third time that I'm watching it, and I'm missing that intensity and being aware of the importance of the game. I understand, but the quality is the quality, guys. He has that other level. Celik, beautiful control. He keeps that ball. Will he cross? He tried to cross, but there was nobody, so he plays with Jegrova. Jegrova, that was wide. Over the defense. Celik, control, Celik. Attenzione, that ball goes to Locatelli. That opens. He didn't dare with his left. Cross from Kalulu, no, because you see Kalulu on that left part of the field will never cross immediately. So we lose that momentum. It's again Dughi on the ball. Miretti between the lines. He tried to find Milik. Blocked. Fighting there. Bravo. Who was it? Locatelli, Capitano. And for the people that are speaking about the referee, it is Pairetto. Cup manners. Rugani. Durmisi is tall, Mamma mia. Oh, I watched him last week. Or last weekend. He's tall, The kid is really tall. Dai, maximum of likes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you didn't yet. It is the moment to grow that community. And that's what we are doing. You see it, I like that. Next time I want to see even more. Dai, it is the moment. And here we are with a counter-attack with Jegrova. Maybe Jegrova. Maybe. No, even the prayers are not working. Even the prayers are not working. What can I do? What can I do to help him even more? What can I do to help him a bit more? And I believe that the number 14, Orakpo, will not end the game. He was on the ground. Why don't they shoot? I agree. Jegrova could shoot. Locatelli could shoot. I made a prayer. Jegrova again. Hey, Gabriel. I'm sorry. It works for a lot of people. For me, it's working. But of course, I don't dare to disconnect. I've put it on, like 30 minutes before. Burgess, I've seen him on the bench, analyzing data. Who are you speaking about, Jitrix? About Jegrova. Pay attention to Jansson that goes fast. Celik that gives a bit of support. There is no foul, says the referee, but the ball still for Diop. Diop, that is good, huh? Diop there. Pay attention to that shot. What a beautiful shot. Slow. No problem from Digre. But the attempt from Abergel was not bad. If you live in France, then yeah, probably no. Yeah. For people that lives in France, could be. I told you, mamma mia, but Beppe, how much do you understand about football? I told you the guy. Another time on the ground, oof, they took him as a target. First shot on target, and Digre saved it. 0 goals conceded so far by Digre. Of course, it will arrive in 5 minutes. Did I see Licina without a mustache? Guys, if there is someone that paid attention to it, it went really fast on the bench. Did we see Licina without the mustache? Could it be, or did I dream? Oh, out. Orakpo. Look at that. Srikar, it's been a while since I've watched your beautiful face, Beppe. Great to see you healthy. Yeah, I am. But you need to watch the videos. Srikar, where are you? You already shaved? I didn't watch. This season I didn't watch a lot of training session videos. But I saw, I spotted it immediately. Gattone. Celik. Beautiful note of today's game. Kelly. Kelly in the middle for Locatelli, and we play always in the back. Mamma mia! There was we had nothing, guys. There was one header from Miret in the beginning, one goal of Dugi, and then that's it in 36 minutes. Die, please. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But that touch there in that position, I tell you, Kalulu there in that position, he doesn't have the same automatisms. And that makes it difficult for him for controlling, going fast. Gatti with the elastic around the hair. This is something, if you told me 2 years ago, I would never have believed it. Pierre Kalulu. Dai, we want a bit of excitement. Huh? Maybe later I will watch Bruges against Union Saint-Gilloise. Maybe. Or maybe starting prepare my luggage. Is also an option. No? Di Gregorio. Kelly. In the middle. That's a beautiful one. The touch from Dugi. But he's back in recuperating balls. There is absolutely no foul. So we open with Milik. Celik that is running. Celik that is running is watching. And he's giving that ball to Jegrova. Jegrova against his man. Oh, that ball is not bad. The idea was not bad. But the execution is not perfect. And it will be the first corner kick. No. Saved by Diouf. That ball stays in. Smart from Nice. Manza. Beautiful defender, Manza. Celik. Towards the center of the field. Douglas Luiz. There is nobody except of Jegrova that is not saving the ball. And they play immediately to the goalkeeper. That will he tried to go long ball recuperated by Celik really fast here. Jegrov. Mano! Oh! I'm losing my nerves. But how on earth is it possible to miss everything? I go crazy. Gatti. Everything. Mamma mia. Oh. Am I right or not to be angry? Or am I exaggerating because it's a friendly? Mamma Di Gregorio. Attenzione because that ball goes for the first time. Beautiful control here from Cambiaso. Cambiaso on the ball. Will he dare to shot or will he wait? He's waiting. Douglas Lewis. He opens on the right side. Maybe another attempt for Jegrova. Jegrova. Beautiful one this time. Oof. Miretti thrown away like 3 meters further if it was not like 10 meters. Mamma mia. Losing his physical duel against Ndai. Bomb, shoulder against shoulder. Miretti goes there in a training center field 2. Orakpo. I told you, Orakpo would never finish this game. It's on the ground for the 15th time. What a push, but resisting a push like that, it's tough, huh? But change him. What are you risking? Change him, Mom. I mean, it's the 5th time. Miretti, while he was falling, he was singing like, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Giuntoli is there as well. Miretti is slow, I agree. Fingers in the nose for the coach of Nice, Olivier Pantaloni. Hey, instead of putting the hands in the Pantaloni, he has put the hands in the nose. It is what it is. Pantaloni. What a beautiful name. Would you love to be called Pantaloni, which means pants? Olivier Pantaloni. What a beautiful name. You know, that could be, a troll account on Twitter. Olivier Pantaloni. I should open an account like that. Olivier Pantaloni. Allora, indeed, some people told me in the chat, so I went to check. I will tell you in a second, but there is Mercato news. Federico Gatti situation advance towards Napoli. So it's not close to Napoli. It's not a done deal. It's not here we go. It's not tomorrow tests. It's written Gatti situation advanced towards Napoli, reported by Gianluca Di Marzio. Kelly. Kalulu. Kelly again. Locatelli. That ball goes towards Milik. Blocked for a second. Locatelli back. We are losing. In the air, Juve has always been really bad in the air. Cekrova is a menace for us. I see in the chat from Geronimo. Olivier Indonosoni. Manza, which I really enjoyed watching. I repeat for the people that are watching the 35 there. The third, so the left center back, Manza, 17 years old. He impressed me. Him and the technical Diop. But for Diop, I prefer to wait a bit because these players that are a bit, shorter is 175. That are a bit shorter, usually they arrive much faster in condition. And then they pay the price in autonomy, in pace for the rest of the season. Pay attention. Di Gregorio was there. We are in the final minutes of the first half. And maybe another attempt with Jegrova. Let's see if he will accelerate or not. There is Miretti that gives an option. He receives that ball. He plays in the back again. Celik again. Miretti. The other side. Você não fala português. I understand. I can read. But talking no. Talking no, Jardel. Não fai a português. Dai, 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 dai. Push, 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 push. They will give a bit more seconds. Huh? Yup, I don't want to concede Gatti. For Jegrova. Douglas Luiz. And here we go, maybe with another one, because there is only 1 minute of added time. Huh? Beautiful opening from Milik that is opening for Jegrova. Dai, Jegrova. Take your man and go on target. It's now or never. Douglas Luiz, that try. Oh, they tried the triangle. No! "15 seconds, and it's Nice that will finish up front with Diop. Attenzione to that Diop, mamma mia, oh. And we go to the locker rooms. Douglas Luiz with a goal of the 1-0 at the moment. Allora, did I enjoy that first half? But we are winning 1-0, so it's always nice, even if it means 0 in friendlies. We are starting with at the moment, which is a bit a starting lineup that we have. Of course, we are missing the big ones. For the people that are asking, where is McKennie? He's in field 2, running individually, recuperating a bit what he missed due to holiday. We are missing Kenan, Bremer. We played a kind of 4-2-3-1, 3-4-2-1, depending a bit of the moment, depending on how they were moving. Again, did I enjoy it? Okay. I enjoyed Douglas Luiz today. Yeah. But again, it's a friendly game in a training center against Nice. I want to see what he can give in a bit more intensity games. I didn't like Jegrova. At all. Miretti couldn't replicate what he did against Standard de Liège. We didn't see Milik with any opportunity. Cambiaso was there a bit hidden. Celik. To me, the players that I liked today were Celik, Douglas Luiz, and Gatti. Gatti did well as well. So about Mercato talks, I told you that there was that tweet earlier on, so a few minutes ago by Gianluca Di Marzio, that is saying Gatti for the defense of Napoli is advancing. Pay attention, huh? Pay attention to that name that we knew could be in the exit list of Juve. Depending how advanced it is, if it's super advanced, it will probably not go on tournée. If it's still in early talks, well, he goes with a tournée, and then we will see. Federico Gatti, NDM, maybe going for Lukumi, could be to unlock the situation in the defense. What is the value of Gatti? Good question. Good question. I think between the 20-25. Between the 20-25 could be the answer. Allora, what did I like? Again, I told you individually Celik and Douglas Luiz and also Gatti today, I must say. What I didn't like, Jegerova, Miretti, I didn't like both of them. Locatelli was not great today. Kalulu on the left, well, when you play with three, why not? If he needs to replicate what he does with a four-man defense on the right side going up, I don't like Kalulu there. He's missing a moment for the cross because he cannot do it with the left. So, no. Cambiaso didn't offer anything on that side. It looks like today where he can really focus on going up and staying up. It looks like today he wants to come back and defend. So I didn't really understand what he was doing, our friend Andrea Cambiaso, to tell you the truth. So there I need to understand or not. I don't know. I really don't know. There is not a lot of things to say. The most beautiful thing, of course, is the assist of Celik that is perfect for the header of Miretti that is missing. And of course, the goal of Douglas Luiz that comes from a recuperation of the ball, winning his physical duel, a beautiful technical skill with that step over and then putting his ball on the left, and then a beautiful shot where the goalkeeper Juve couldn't reach it. 1-0 at the moment. So let me read you guys, because that's what I like to do. Reading you. What are your comments? Do you think the coaching staff as a whole did a good job today, Beppe? What do you mean about coaching staff? Physically or tactically or I don't know. Douglas è troppo lento, sono d'accordo, però oggi sta giocando comunque con una velocità un po' più alta del solito. E dopo l'ho detto, sono curioso di vedere una gara un po' più impegnativa. Nightcore were saying Douglas is too slow. It's a bit too slow, and I agree. Generally, this is what I blamed him for in the first two games. Today, I see a bit of intensity and speed more, but not yet. But not yet at that level. Last day was beautiful, Beppe. Alaibegovic and Colomani gave us hope, Beppe. They still need to arrive. Of course, they still need to arrive. Gifted one membership for Joy, Grandissimo Joy, that offered one membership, and that makes me extremely, extremely, extremely happy. So I want to know from you, from what we've seen now in the first three games, but the game is not over, we know it, but in the first game of the season of Douglas Luiz, is it the player that you want to keep? Is it the player that you want to sell? Is it a player that if we cannot sell, we keep and then it's okay? What is your thought about Douglas Luiz? Does he deserve another chance? Is it too big? If there is an offer, let him go. Do you send him on loan? I'm curious about that. I'm really curious about what you think about Douglas Luiz. And here we go. And here we go with also me, because I wanted to do it for all the people that are there waiting for the season to start, to give you 5 memberships offered by Beppe. I should do a poll. Should do a poll for Douglas Luiz. Allora, 4 options. Douglas Luiz. Keep at all costs. Keep, but if offer arrives, sell. Try to sell, but okay as sub, or then 4, sell at all costs. And we go with the 4 options. It's up to you guys now to vote. You have 4 options for Douglas Luiz. Keep at all costs. Keep, but if an offer arrives, talk about it. Try to sell, but otherwise it's okay as a sub, or sell at all costs. You vote now, guys. In the meanwhile, 5 membership offered by GJustjuve. What a guy! What a great guy! And this GJustjuve, great guy. Thank you, GJustjuve. Douglas Luiz needs better midfielders to play alongside. Douglas Luiz, to me, or I would see him as a number 10 in that 4-2-3-1, or I would see him in a 3-man midfield. Can tell there is a player in there, just need motivation. Yeah, but wait. We need to agree on one thing. That we can say that there is a player in there, I 100% agree. 100%. Then just need motivation. If you are not motivated when you are at Juve, we have a problem. If you are not motivated when you are back after 2 flops, one with Nottingham and one with a club where you were great, Aston Villa, with a coach which were great, and you're still not motivated, I don't know what to say. Then we have a huge big problem. Then you cannot work with him anymore. Allora, we need player giving 100%, 150% to the club. Douglas will never do that. It's not in him. He's not that. He's not that. So it's a player that I think if you play with a 3-man midfield, where you have like 2 machines that are covering him, it would help him. In a 2-man midfield, can be difficult. That's why I see him sometimes as a real number 10 in that Juve. I think the way Motta dealt with him kind of broke relationship. Maybe Spalletti can fix that. Could be. Membership extension for Nicola Innocenzi that is writing, I would prioritize selling Jagrova over Douglas Luiz. But Jagrova, and pay attention for Conceição, because there are some talks. About Conceição interest offer from other clubs, so pay attention to that, because you cannot lose and Conceição and Jagrova and also there you need to make a choice. I'm sure that today if a plusvalenza arrive for a Conceição and bring you more cash, they would not hesitate on their side. If an offer arrive for Jagrova, they would not say no. At the moment, I don't see Jagrova doing what he promised us he would do. Lukumi is better. It's a different player. Need to keep Chico. I just followed you on Instagram, baby. Finally. Let that also grow, that community there of Instagram, which is super important. Here we see the fans in the Juventus training center from a bit everywhere with the flag of Robocop. Let us see how many Juventini we are now. 44,523. Mamma mia. Beautiful. So what I will do is also take my small hydration break and come back here for the second half of Juventus 1, Nice 0. Give me a moment. I come back. The game started already 1 minute ago, but we are back. We are back. Sorry for that little inconvenience, but my wife is doing beautiful kitchen today. It's really beautiful what she's cooking, so I needed to smell because it's really, really, really great. So I'm just waiting for the chrono that we hit the 47th minute, so minute 2 of the second half to hit again, press, and then you can follow again together with me. And then we will also close the vote where you were voting for Douglas Luiz, what we should do with him. And then we'll also check. I see Miretti that is back on the field. Let's see if there are some changes. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we go with the chrono as well. And now I can focus again. On the game together with you. And it's actually Celik on the other side, attention, because he's entering the box. Kelly, and a cross from the outside to the header. Missed. Let me come back in the game. That's a pity. And I close the poll. You said with 7% sell at all cost, 18% keep at all cost, 23% try to sell but okay as a sub, and 52 keep but if an offer arrives, pay attention because Joao Mario enters. Joao Mario in the back, ball to Locatelli. Koopmeiners is back on the field as well. Celik that is now on the left permanently. Miretti for Celik didn't work out. So let's see if we can do all the changes. So Celik is on the left. Joao Mario entered. I need to understand that Locatelli is there. So for sure, we have Joao Mario as a left winger. Durmisi entered. Koopmeiners as well. Douglas Luiz out. Koopmeiners in. Jegrova out. Deserved. He didn't do well. Pay attention to Celik. For Joao Mario. Joao Mario with a beautiful cross. It will be the first corner kick of the game. Corner kick from Miretti. Miretti goes into the box along one of the second post, deflected, and there will be another corner kick. And this time it will be Cambiaso that takes it. Corner kick into the box. Beautiful. The header in the arms of the goalkeeper. That has been changed as well. Huh?
Sigatti, Pulendi la tiene. Attenzione perché è scattato da davanti Diallo. Va a prendere Gatti, poi c'è anche Lucatelli a rallentarne l'azione. Jackson. Il pallone centrale, Alberghi.
Coping pressing.
Servito da Diop, ha preso velocità Nizza, ma Gatti.
And it's again Joao Mario on the left. Tries to dribble, loses the ball. A bit more aggressive Juve in the beginning of that second half. So I repeat the changes for the people that are there. Jegrova out, Joao Mario in. Douglas Luiz that scored out. Koopmeiners in. Milik out with Durmizdi in. But a few changes also tactically to rearrange the players. Durmizdi committing a foul. No, David is not on the bench, Marco. Josh, would you be able to share any memories or feeling on the legend? I did it in the video of this morning, Josh, and also in the beginning of this one of the live. But in the video of this morning, I spent like 2 minutes speaking about how great the legend Franco Baresi was and will always be. Yeah, I already did. Gatti, fantastic tackle here to block the striker. Pay attention, Juve is a bit unorganized here. Losing too easily the ball, but now they go in counter-attack with Joao Mario. Joao Mario on the left side that is carrying that ball with his right foot. He's going alone. He's totally alone. Will he go with a shot? He's going on the first post, but he's wide. I remember also a sloppy shot against Standard de Liège. Today he had all the time in the world to think about it. It's not a fantastic shot. He should have done much better, Joao Mario. Much better. Should have done much better here. You're alone. You have all the field. You're at home in your training center, so you don't even have the pressure of the stadium. There is a small push, no, says the referee, so they play with Nis on the ball because they recuperated it. Pay attention with Bard. Bard on the ball, looking for some teammates. Nine minutes already in that second half. Beautifully blocked by Celik. Also that is great from Celik. Not only he give you stability, not only give you continuity, security, but also a player that can play on the right and on the left. So you see they changed the position between Kalulu and Celik. Locatelli, one touch, beautiful to Miretti. Miretti, Locatelli that is looking, no, up front, Joao Mario with Celik that is already running, overlapping Joao Mario, but they count the game, and that's one of the big, huge problems of this Juve, that we stop the game, we slow down the game for no reason. Kalulu, this time on the right, he prefers to go on the right. Cambiaso. Also Cambiaso changed side. So the two players, Kalulu, Cambiaso, that were on the left in that first half are now on the right side of the field. And we slow down, we go back just to be chill, without risks. This is something that annoys me, I tell you. Foul on Koopmeiners, ball Juve. Spalletti with his papers, writing, checking, asking a technical member to come closer to speak with him. Yeah, but that's what you need to have from a Celik. I'm not expecting different. Locatelli, far from the goal. He goes. Beautiful movement here from Cambiaso with a cross. Immediately that header. Oh, Durmisi. Durmisi is asking for a corner kick. I don't think there was. Let me check. Beautiful movement from Durmisi. Yeah. He's correct. He's correct because it was an assist for Koopmeiners. Actually, it's totally correct. He was correct to complain and asking a corner kick that Parietto didn't see. Long ball from the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Bulendi. Teddy Bulendi.
Prosegue il giro palla del Nizza, Mazza, Gallo contro due, parte buona l'accelerazione.
And fantastic here, Gatti to close.
Successo il primo corner ai francesi.
We saw also Chiellini with, if I'm not wrong, Ottolini and Carnevali that were close. Jonathan Close, captain of Nice, will go with a corner kick. First one of the Red and Blacks, les Noirs et Rouges. Beautiful corner, really beautiful one. But also Celik. Oh, we needed someone with centimeters. We needed someone with centimeters that had a beautiful extension. Koopmeiners, Durmisi, Locatelli. Back heel kick, a bit nowhere because it goes in throw in for Nice. He needs to pay attention with these back heel. Play simple.
In vista dell'ora di gioco, Juventus 1, Nizza 0, il parziale all'11° Douglas Luiz.
Pressing from Durmisi. Second game for the youth academy product under 20. Not yet next gen. Maybe will be promoted this year. Spalletti likes him. Also with the injury of Ekator. At the moment, he's the third striker, even if at the moment we don't even have one starting striker. Gatti with another foul. Rico the Unknown is in the chat. I just watched your video earlier, Beppe. I think selling Chico would be a mistake. If you have no offers for Jegrova, if you need to cash in a bit and do some money in plusvalenza, I don't know, because they have something in mind. Also, they are looking for Zirkzee. The problem is that Chico is one that gives everything, that has it, but it's a lot of smoke without fire. If you end the season with 3 goals, I'm not saying they will sell him. I'm not saying that they want to sell him at all costs, but there is a lot of things to say about Chico. Pay attention. Blocked by Cope. Double touch, double deflection. So ball to the goalkeeper. But I think that right wing position will be covered by Weston McKennie, which will give a bit more stability. If we play with an Alay Begovic, with a Kenan Yildiz, pay attention because we have another ball for Joao Mario that is not offside. Joao Mario is now entering the box. Trivela for Durmisi. Anticipated.
Eccolo qua, lo scatto profondo di Joao Mario con l'esterno, poi si presenta a cross. È una scivolata, in realtà l'intervento fuori equilibrio di con i compagni, applausi.
Some changes. Cabal and Adzic.
Cabal chiede l'ok. Dovrebbe essere uscito Celik. Non conferme. Il Sogno e Artur si aggiungono ai due già citati. Adzic fuori.
Pinsoglio, Miretti, out. Pinsoglio makes his debut. Big applause for Carlo Pinsoglio. Locatelli out. Cabal in. And Arthur as well in. So a few changes, a lot of changes by Spalletti. 4-man changed now. I will show you immediately how it looks like on screen. Just give me a second. And you can see on that part of the screen the new lineups with Cabal on the left instead of Celik. That did to me a good game. Pay attention, that ball goes to Durmisi. Beautiful control. Opens for Adzic. Dai Vasile. Dai Vasi. Man on man. Vasi with a shot that has been deflected. It will be a corner kick. Midfield indeed with Koopmeiners and Arthur. Corner kick. Adzic will take it. Pay attention to the goal of Durmisi. I'm waiting for his goal. Dai. Ball on the first post. That ball stays there for a second. They cannot deflect it. There's a player on the ground. There is absolutely nothing. Ball goes far. Ball will be Juve's. Spalletti really well tanned. He's a thin. More thin than last year. I don't know if you noticed or not. Gattone to Pinsoglio. First touch of the season for Carlo Pinsoglio. The first minutes under Luciano Spalletti for him. Pay attention, that ball goes high in the sky, but easy for the goalkeeper. Yeah, Celik, beautiful game. I would give him a 6.5. Easy. You think he didn't eat because he have a lot of things to fix with the team? Could be. Kalulu wins the throw-in. Yeah, good. Douglas good. Lewis good. Okay, still only 1-0. Juventus do not concede, but they have really huge difficulties to score. We need Colomwani as fast as possible, guys. Joao Mario that wanted to go fast. That's what I like also. You know, the players, they know that they are in the departure. It's a friendly in the training center, but they want to accelerate even a throw-in. I like that. Cabal for Kelly. That changed towards Gatti. Well, the voices of Mercato from Napoli do not disturb at the moment the number 4 or the coach because he's still there on the pitch. Cabal. Arthur. Arthur prefers to go to Pinsoglio. A bit of difficulty for the number 23. Playing with Kelly. Pierre Kalulu. You lack of quality here. There is a lack of quality there on that pitch. Cabal, shot from the distance. Pinsoglio with a save. Oh no, I don't like what I'm watching. I know that we change a lot of players, but I don't like what I'm watching now. I don't want to concede my first goal. We are not ready for Chelsea, I tell you. Not with the starters, not with the subs. Carnaval is right when he says that there is a lot of work to do. I agree and everything, but we started the 13th, so we are here. It's already the third week, huh? 1, 2, 3. The third week of training session. We are way too far from what I'm expecting. Cope. Cambiaso. João Mario. Lloyd Kelly. We are far. We are far, far, far from what I'm expecting. Mamma mia, it's slow. Oh, la, 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 la. No risk in the training center against Nice. It's... No. 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 No, we are not there yet. At all. I saw a bit in the first half, but not enough. Now I see nothing. Now I see nothing, guys. Yeah, look at that. Look at how easy they go. Voila. That close, huh? That close. Now it's a really Nice that is a super, super, super dangerous with Jonathan close. And he's running still, huh? Not deflected. Pinsoglio was totally beaten. Beautiful coordination with the body to keep that ball low. And we see Olivier Pantaloni with a hydration break. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, I didn't like what I was watching. Who is staying from the first minute on the field? It is Gattichelli, Kalulu, and Cambiaso. That's it, huh? Don't tell me that the other ones are tired. I understand that, but the other ones are not tired. They just entered. Why they don't have the names on the... Because it costs money, and for smaller clubs, not always they do it immediately in the beginning of the season. They wait a bit. Cost a lot of money, I mean. Then a player goes, a player arrives. And it's not forced, huh? Yeah, it's not good. I agree with Simo. What we are watching now is another test flopped by Jagrova. Can we agree with that? Durmisi, Albanian star. Yeah, but I would love that he scores. Celik passed the test. Jagrova flopped the test. Douglas Lewis today, okay. Another change, I think, for Juve. Yeah. Obo will enter instead of Cambiaso. Cambiaso out, and I know that some people were asking for Obo. Here is. Justin, ex Manchester City Youth Academy. Captain Federico Gatti, attenzione. Not good, Cambiaso, I agree. Didn't press at all in that double offensive role. One time on the right, one time on the left. I agree. But difficult to comment this one. Not a lot is happening. Eh? Long ball, Pinsoglio. Dai, Arthur. Obo, that took the spot of Cambiaso. But there's the same way of playing. They go back. They go back, being cautious, 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 cautious. Probably it's a request of the coach at this point. Pay attention. Dormisi alone. He goes. No, he's missing it. The Albanian star. He dribbled the goalkeeper. He had the goal in front of him. And he goes in the net. He goes in the net. There was no offside. Beautiful run into the space. He dribbles with one touch the goalkeeper. No, you cannot miss that. He did the most difficult part, dribbling with one touch. That was really beautiful. You cannot miss that. Yeah, it's difficult angle, I agree, but it's Majoreka that jinxed it, the Albanian star. No fall, no fall. Dai, Arthur, Azic. They play. They need to come back. But it's a friendly. Ref, leave it like that. Oh, Vlahovic would have put that ball in the stands. Take it back. Take it back, Starface. I can't accept it. Kelly. Beautiful ball. Kalulu, much more at his ease on that spot. And look at that, another ball in the depth for Durmisi. I like the kid, second post, beautiful cross. It's not over. Huh? Will he wait for a corner kick? That ball goes in throw-in. I do always all the watch-alongs, yes, when I am not in the stadium. For example, now in Hong Kong and Australia, I will be there, so I cannot do it on my channel. But yeah, all the games where I'm not live in the stadium, I'm doing watch-alongs, since years now. Usually with a bit more intensity, but yeah, it's a friendly, so yeah, Gabriel, and also a bit more prepared also on both teams. Yeah, Gabriel. If you enjoy this one where it's super chill, super calm, and not prepared, then you will enjoy even more during the year. The chat can tell you. The chat is always there, so they know. I didn't like the performance of Cambiaso. Now a lot of changes for Nice for the last quarter. They will go with 5-6 at the same time. Gatti. Cabal. Basile. Who is still on the bench for Juve? I tell you, we still have Javier Gil, Daniele Rugani, the goalkeeper Bruno Martinez Cruz, and Adin Licin that didn't play. At the moment, didn't play. Will he enter Licina? Except of the three defenders, Gatti, Kelly, Kalulu, all of them have been changed. So he's looking for stability, but then, of course, if you play the entire summer with Gatti, Kelly, and then at the end you sell Gatti, why did you work on these automatisms? And pay attention, we have an answer for the people that were asking why Destiny Elimogale was not called up for today's game. It's because he has been called up for the next gen. So pay attention, because it's a player that could be possibly a next gen player. 2009 born player Destiny Elimogale. Wait, now he has been called up. Let's wait that the season starts to understand really where he will be put. He can play with under 20, can play with under 17, can play with the next gen, with the first team. Let's see. But I always wish for this player a bit of stability because jumping from one team to the other is not always easy, also for them. So now he received a few minutes against Liège. He made his debut. Going to the to the next gen would not be bad. And then we have some tweet from Gianluca Di Marzio that is saying, Conceição is not for sale. The winger is happy at Juventus. Probably they decided at halftime after the performance of Jagrova. Mamma mia, we lost like 10 minutes. We lost like 10 minutes with the changes. Mamma mia. Ooh. Detan, thank you for 24 months. I hope that Kerim as a 10 will work and isn't forcing it. I agree with you. Look, I see him a bit more on the left, but apparently they told me that they could really see him as a trequartista, as a number 10. So let's see. Let's see. One of his ex-coaches said that he could play there because, today in today's football, you need to be able to do both. Oh, wow, beautiful from Justin Obo. And go with a cross. No. You're looking for Cope, but you see back pass at the 79th minute. Kelly over the defenders. Bad one. Easy for the goalkeeper. Mamma mia. Obo is a good prospect. He had a bit of difficulty to adapt to Italy, to the next gen last season. He grew also physically, developed himself physically from last year when he arrived. It's a good player, huh? Dormisi, beautiful. He stays on his feet. He's taking that ball. That ball on the ground. Foul, ball Juve. There are confirmation about Chalobah to Como. Not done deal yet, but Chalobah to Como grows, which is good news for you because Juventus is on pay attention cross from Cabal, blocked. Juventus is on Lukumi, and I know that Como was also there, so not a bad news. Not a bad news at all. Cabal, Cope Manners. Where is the Cope Manners from Atalanta that was taking his shot at any possibility? Kalulu. Cabal, Cope Manners. Arthur. Kalulu on the right side. Die! I'm in a state that I would love the game to end as soon as possible. I tell you, I don't know what I can take. has more indications. I don't know, guys. Dormisi, beautiful performance. Huh? Arthur stays on his foot. Beautiful opening for Joao Mario. That is now on the right side. It's bad, huh? Tell me how bad it is. Tell me how bad it is. You tell me, guys. How bad is it? Yeah, it's caca football. I agree with this young. Licina enters. Gilpuccia as well. Dai, 8 minutes of Licina. With a Dormisi that is subbed out. Now I'm curious. I think that the Obo will go as a striker. Yeah, with Licina that goes on the right. And there are a lot of changes from position, from movements. It's difficult. Huh? Gatti is a machine. So Kelly out. I think Gatti in. But you know, you always have a bit the excuse of 3 weeks of training sessions. You're heavy. You're starting to assimilate everything. I can understand, but the quality is the quality, guys, and we are missing quality. That's why there is a lot of work to do on the mercato. We knew it. Huh? We knew it. And I don't want to concede. Foul on Azic, bravo. Beautiful ball protection here from Vasile. Jacket off for il mister. Licina. Obo is 179, so nearly 180. 4 minutes in the training center. Only 2 players didn't step on the field at the moment. It's Rugani and then the third goalkeeper that was brought today, Bruno Martinez Cruz. Camara. Spalletti wants an organized team. He doesn't want to lose. Huh? Spalletti also this game. No competition. No. They should work together to be both. Why should we stop at one star boy? No, I don't see any competition, healthy or not, for that. No. Cope manners, Licina. The ball is a bit dirty, yeah, but we are able to keep it with Kalulu. Dai, Juve, ale. Don't do that to me, please. Wake up, do something, dai. It's like walking. It's like we are watching a toro. You know, this rondo. That's what we are watching. Take the goals off, and then we know at least that we don't expect some shots. There is nothing. There is not even a shot on target. There is nothing. Die. Oh. Seriously, die. 3 shots on target for Juve, 2 for Nice. Nothing is happening. It's take the goals off. At least we know. Look, Nice enters with their subs and they have physicality. They are there. They have pace. We enter with players. They just entered since 5 minutes. They're already tired. They don't run. I don't know what is happening. Yeah, Onur, I agree with you. And then next week we will see. Next week we will see against Chelsea. I will be there as well. I tell you, I'm a bit scared about that game. In the Kai Tak Park in Hong Kong. Cope, one touch. Die, I want another goal. Beautiful pass from Adjic. Attenzione because Obo is there. Obo! Justin Obo! Oh, what a finish! What an assist from Adjic! What a finish from Justin Obo! Beautiful! Oh! 19 years old! Justin Oboavoduo! Obo! And that's beautiful. Oh, wow, wow, wow. 2 beautiful goals. Look at that. That first touch from Azic, perfect. He was absolutely no offside. Control with the right. And then that finish is perfect where the goalkeeper can't go. 1 touch controlling with the right. Shot with the right. Far post. Beautiful. And we see a... Look at Kenan Yildiz, happy for Obo because he knows what it is as a young kid to enter and to score. Bravo, Obo! The value and transfer market. Oh la la! If there was Giuntoli, he would have sell him immediately for 3 million. Luckily, Giuntoli is not there. The game is over. We end with a 2-0. Oh, he gave me a smile. He gave me a smile because this is also why I'm here. That's also why I'm looking at these friendlies to see the young players, to see all these kind of things, but also to enjoy the first moments of glory of these youngsters, to see a bit of goals. Beautiful, 2-0. So we still didn't concede. 0 goals conceded in 3 games. From 0 goals against Basel, 1 goal against Nice. Today we go with 2 goals. Bravo, 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 bravo. Bravo, 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 bravo. Obo, bravo with the assist of Adzic. Bravo for the goal of Douglas Luiz, a fantastic one in the first half. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. And indeed, Zintrix told me, Beppe, I have it on my notes, I have it on my papers. A youngster will score today, and the goal arrived from Obo. Oboavoduo, with his complete name, Justin Oboavoduo. More I say it, more it will enter my brain. Oboavoduo. And thank you for your super donation, Zitrix. Really Thank you for the maximum of support. I'm happy. Why? Because it's a beautiful goal. It's a beautiful goal. So I want to go. I don't care. I don't care. This is a friendly. I want to go with a poll of man of the match. So, man of the match. Tell me the names that you want to put there. Douglas Luiz, I've put him in. Then you need to tell me 3 names. Because we can only go up to 4. I want 4 names, but 3. But Douglas Luiz already wrote him. Douglas Luiz. I will put Celik as well. Gatti. Bravo. Bravo. I like Gatti. Gatti. Douglas Luiz. Celik. Gatti. Kalulu. Celik. Ajic. But no. Obo. You know what? Let's put Obo in. Yeah, I agree. Because he scores a beautiful goal. Because it's a young kid. And maybe he will never be anymore with us. Let's put him. Even if Dormisi played a good game as well. But we cannot put too many names. We cannot only put 4. These 4 are great. These 4 are great. For that finish, he deserves it. Over the Albanian star. Maroyake. And then, to be fair, Obo didn't put the foot wrong. It's also true. I agree. Allora, you vote. We do a 15 minutes debrief of the game, not longer, because we don't have that much material to speak about, because I have also my luggage to do before leaving. What did we learn today? Okay, what are the lessons? Tell me, one lesson that you learned today. Maybe we can go with that one, and then I will tell you what I've learned today. Well, follow Claude, because they will tell us. They will tell you what we learned today in the 2-0. Tomorrow evening. So there will still be another video tomorrow before I leave. We learned Douglas Luiz and Justin Oboavo duo. Trust the youth, says like it is. We need intensity. Lesson, need ready, even not ready, even for Europa Cup. We will play a 4-4-2 next season for Kielostar. How was the game, guys? Well, they are telling you. Team is slow and we need quality players. We grind for wins. Mario stinks. Intensity is what the team lacks the most. If we sell Obu, we're missing some brain cells. That kid is amazing. That we have finally good transfer guys. We are behind a lot. Agree, trust the youth. Dormisi and Justin are good. We learned that Cambiaso is useless even in other positions. Good game, but I need to see us dominate a game. Milik needs to go. Trust the youth. I don't stink, guys. Here, we still need a striker, says Andar. Obo, best next-gen prospect. Not last year, but the quality is there, but not really. If you look at last year, he didn't do that great. But he's impressing in that tour at the moment, in the summer friendlies. Beppe, the youth is better than transfers. I will tell you what I learned today. I will try, because we didn't learn that much positive, but we learned a few things here and there. So first of all, let me say thank you to the 44,527 Juventini of the world. If they are new that are just joining, you know what to do. Click the button. Join that fantastic, beautiful GJustjuve community. It's the moment. So what did I learn from the game of today? First of all, that Celik is a good signing. Celik is a good signing. Why am I saying that? Because it's a player that you see, it's not a kid. He arrives, played a few seasons in first divisions in Turkey. If I'm not wrong, in France, at Roma. He comes and he does what he needs to do. He doesn't know the team. He's there since 2 weeks now. He's playing on the right, the first half. He's playing on the left, the second half. He already has more than 45 minutes. He gives me, you know what he gives me? He gives me serenity. I don't expect from him any magic things, any dribble, any... First half, the ball arrives, control, putting it on the ground, he's watching, boom, cross for Miretti, that is missing it. 1. Then he's there involved in a way with the goal of Douglas Luiz. Then he delivers offensively, defensively, without being super fast, because that's not the quality of Celik. Without being an ultra offensive player. He's not a Cancelo, okay? But we knew that. We knew that. I don't know if we can compare with Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner was much more aggressive, faster. He's a player that has the control over what's happening. That's what I wanted to tell you. Yeah, he will not be liked by a lot of people that would love the Cancelo kind of players. He will maybe be liked by players that are like the Danilo kind of player. Not shiny, he does the job, bam, tranquillo. So that's what I learned. He can play on the right, he can play on the left, he has some minutes, he has that maturity, he can do a beautiful cross, so he has some crosses in his legs. Of course, we play a really low intensity game, so we need to see all of that with more intensity. 1. Then, a third confirmation that there is a player inside of Douglas Luiz. But that player still doesn't want to go at full intensity. Today it's more difficult, trust me. Today it's more difficult to run with intensity than versus Basel. Because if versus Basel after 4 days you're still light, well, now the fatigue starts really to kick in after 3 weeks of intense training session. So I can understand, but I saw him progressing also in that. So Douglas Luiz, there is a player inside, we see it also, the quality of his goal. He's going, he's fast, he's fighting to recuperate the ball quite high with a pressing. 2, physically he stands, he recuperates the ball, he's able to cancel his man with a quality, with a dribble up, step over, and he goes with accuracy with his left foot and also with a beautiful power. So you have everything, a palette of qualities in it. Now, can he do it against Inter? Against Benfica in Europa League? Can he do it also in these games? Can he do it against Frosinone on match day 1? So, big question. Big question. If I'm seeing the votes at the moment, there is a clear winner for the man of the match. Allora, and that's the second thing that I learned. What else did I learn? It's another confirmation. It's a confirmation that Miretti turned the light on, turn the line down, turn the light on, turn the line down, switch off, switch on, switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. Today is nowhere. Today is nowhere. After beautiful, it was nowhere against Basel. It does a beautiful performance, not only the goal, also a beautiful performance against Standard, and today is not there. Durmisi has qualities. I think it's a player that can go with the next gens. What else from that starting lineup? Kelly and Gatti, they do the job. Kalulu better on the right than on the left in the first half. You see that allora, if you learn today that if you play with Kalulu on the left, don't ask him to go up. Don't ask him the same job as what you're asking him to do when he's on the right. And that we learned as well. Jegrova. Another failed test for Edon Jegrova. The reality. Cambiaso. Could have expected today a bit of beautiful things from Cambiaso. Nowhere. And the rest, I don't know. But I learned a few things here and there, which that's why we are doing these friendlies, to learn things. I will close the vote. Man of the match, Douglas Luiz. Goal and performance in the first team. Voted by the chat. The last one was Gatti. Third podium for Celik. And then second position for Justin Obo. I think that at the end, guys, if you're asking what will be the position of Weston, I believe that at the end, let's take it away. Let's take all the players away. We don't have a lot that are remaining. I think that at the end, it will be something like this. Wait. Bremer. I put at the moment Perin, but it will not be Perin. We just need a goalkeeper. It will be a goalkeeper that will not be Perin. I do without Kessier, without all these players. Up. Let's put. Okay, allora. You're all expecting this, which would be easy, but I don't believe that we will play like that. Because if you play like this, you're ultra offensive. So I think that it will be something like this. Why? Because this one will transform really fast into this. That's how I can see it. Then you can play like this. You can play like this as well. But I see Weston McKennie on the right side. They can transform, bam, up, playing like this as well. So Weston McKennie, I see him here. Here, then it changes. In the same game, you just need to cross and you're here. Up. You can have this. You see, it's easy. Everything that you can do it super easy. Yeah? Up. But of course, we are waiting for some signatures. So I'm waiting for a defender, waiting for a midfielder. They are speaking about the Randers. The Randers could come and change. You could have a Zirkse, Randers. You can have a Kessier. There are still some names there. Then if you want, like I see on internet, because everyone is asking for it, if you want this will also happen. This will also happen. Then you have then you have the YMCA. Where is the M? Y? Of Colomani. Yeah, but it's wrong actually. Yeah, because his name is not just Moini. Because I see YMCA, but his name is not Moini. His name is Colomani. Guys, his name is Colomani. Randall Colomani. If TikTok generation they want to change it, they have the right to change it. Why not? Why not? Right? No, it's not Colomani. It's Randall Colomani. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Paolo. What does yak means? I have no idea. Is it a word? So I understand that Y-A-C-K, but is it a word that exists? I have no idea. Anyway, Stai, rate the game of today. Rate from 0 to 10. How much do you rate the game of today? Five on 10. 4. I mean to throw up. 5. 6.5 for Gabriel. 4.5, 6, 4, 10 because of Pinsoglio. 6.5, 5, 6.5, 5, 5, 6. But I must say I was happy. Spalletti, nearly all the players played except of Rugani and Bruno. Martinez Cruz, the goalkeeper, except of those two, they all played. Gil Pucce entered as well. He doesn't trust Gil Pucce a lot. But he entered as well, at least, which I was happy. Licina, not a lot of minutes for him. But he tried to rotate. Okay. Sorry. Give me 2 youth academy players that are for sure with the tickets on the plane towards Latone. From the one that we saw in the 3 games, you can go with Destiny Limogale, Licina, Obo, Owuzu, with Gilpucce, whatever. Durmisi and Obo. Obo Lucina, Obo Sunrise, Durmisi and Obo. I agree with you guys. Probably, if we need to take 2, probably these have the priority ticket. Obo and Durmisi. Yeah, I agree. Like 55 months for under Obo plus Dormisi. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Do you expect 2 first team players that are not traveling with the team? Who are the 2 first team players that will not travel with the team? Yeah, Openda is already gone. Yildiz and Thuram. Oula. Milik Arthur, Thuram, Jegrova and Joao Mario. Ticregaio. Arthur Cabal. No, I think that Cabal will be there. Obo, Licina, we already said that. Arthur Cambiaso, Thuram Gatti. Good pick, Paul. Costa Dimas. Thuram Gatti, depending on the transfer news. Yeah. Joao Mario, depending if Fiorentina, they want to accelerate Gatti, pay attention to Napoli. Conceição will stay a bit more. Jegrova and Milik. No, I think that Milik will go. Ragazzi, that was it for me. I hope you enjoyed it. Coming back for the first watch along of the season. I enjoyed it. I was super happy to be there together with you. Thank you for all the people that tuned in today. Thank you for the likes on the video. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the people that renewed their membership. Thank you for the support. Thank you for celebrating with me to the goals of Douglas Lewis and to the goal of Obo. Tomorrow I do another video debriefing a bit this one, but not in detail. And then speaking about the latest actuality before leaving in the evening. So follow me, guys. Also, the people that are here, follow me on all social media, also Instagram, etc., where I will post whatever I can. Grazie big. Grazie a tutti. Forza Juve. Ciao.